Some things in life just can't be explained. Strange disappearances, eerie sounds, ancient artifacts, all leaving behind more questions than answers. In today's video, we're diving into 10 creepy mysteries that still baffle scientists, detectives, and experts around the world. Beyond the realm of flora and fauna, there lies another landscape, equally perplexing and often far more unsettling: the landscape of human mystery. These are not the elegant solutions of evolution, but rather the stark, unanswered questions that linger in the shadows of our collective experience. Events so peculiar, so devoid of logical explanation that they resonate with a chilling persistence, reminding us that for all our accumulated knowledge, we remain, in many ways, explorers in a world brimming with the unknown. Today, we embark on a journey into this very territory, a place where the signposts are missing and the maps offer no clear path. We shall delve into accounts that have confounded the brightest minds, tales that whisper of forces or circumstances beyond our current comprehension. Stick around until the end. The last one might just keep you up at night. Our first port of call takes us to the desolate, snow-swept slopes of the Ural Mountains in Russia, a place known to the indigenous Mansi people as Kholat Syakhl, or Dead Mountain. In February 1959, 9 experienced ski hikers led by Igor Dyatlov met a fate so bizarre, so disturbing, that it continues to fuel speculation and unease to this very day. Their tent was found sliced open from the inside, suggesting a desperate escape. Footprints led away from the tent towards the tree line, where the first 2 bodies were found, clad only in their underwear. Further on, 3 more bodies were discovered, their positions suggesting they had been attempting to return to the camp. The remaining 4 hikers were found 2 months later, buried in a ravine, with injuries inconsistent with hypothermia or a simple accident. Some of their clothing contained significant levels of radioactive contamination. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers had died as a result of a compelling natural force, a vague and unsatisfying explanation that has only served to deepen the enigma of the Dyatlov Pass incident. What terror could drive experienced individuals to such a desperate, fatal end? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving us to wonder what truly happened on that fateful night. From the frozen wastes of our own planet, we now turn our gaze outwards, to the silent, infinite expanse of the cosmos. On the night of August 15, 1977, at the Big Ear Radio Telescope of Ohio State University, something extraordinary occurred. A signal, a fleeting whisper from the stars was detected, so remarkable that it caused astronomer Jerry R. Amon to famously scrawl "Wow" on the printout. The signal, lasting for 72 seconds, closely matched the anticipated signature of an interstellar transmission. It appeared to originate from the constellation Sagittarius, near a star group called Chi Sagittarii. Despite repeated scans, the signal was never detected again. Numerous explanations have been proposed, but none account for all the signal's unique characteristics. Was it a fleeting glimpse of another intelligence reaching out across the interstellar void, or merely an unusual yet ultimately natural cosmic hiccup? The WOW signal remains an enduring astrophysical puzzle, a tantalizing blip in a vast ocean of cosmic silence. We return now to Earth, to a mystery rooted in the heart of a human family, and the inexplicable events that shattered their lives. On Christmas Eve 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia, a fire engulfed the home of George and Jenny Sauter and their 9 children. In the aftermath, 5 of their children were nowhere to be found, leading to a mystery that would haunt the surviving family members for the rest of their lives. Despite a thorough sifting of the debris, no remains were ever found. This lack of physical evidence became the cornerstone of George and Jenny Sauter's unwavering belief that their children had not died, but had somehow been taken. Their conviction was further fueled by a series of strange occurrences leading up to the fire. The Sauters never rebuilt their home, instead turning the site into a memorial garden for their missing children. For decades they pursued every lead, investigated every sighting, however tenuous. The fate of the 5 Sauter children remains one of America's most poignant and baffling unsolved mysteries. The Sauter family's relentless quest for answers continued until their deaths, a testament to parental love and an enduring refusal to accept the official explanation. Our next enigma is not one of sudden disappearance or cosmic signals, but a persistent, almost spectral presence, an auditory phenomenon known as the Taos hum. For decades, a small percentage of residents and visitors in and around the town of Taos, New Mexico have reported hearing a continuous, low-frequency hum or drone. Its source remains elusive, its nature debated, and for those who can hear it, its effects can range from mere annoyance to debilitating distress. Investigations into the Taos hum began in earnest in the early 1990s when frustrated residents began to publicly voice their experiences. Researchers deployed sensitive sound monitoring equipment, but no single definitive source for the hum could be pinpointed. The list of potential culprits is long and varied, including industrial equipment, high-pressure gas lines and power lines, but none have been conclusively linked to the phenomenon. The psychological and physiological impact on those who perceive the hum cannot be understated. Similar low-frequency hums have been reported in other locations around the world, suggesting common underlying factors. The Taos hum stands as a curious intersection of acoustics, psychology, and environmental science. Is it an objective external sound that only some can perceive, or an internally generated phenomenon? The mystery remains unsolved. We now turn to a case that is as medically baffling as it is profoundly unsettling. A story that unfolded within the sterile confines of a hospital emergency room. On the evening of February 19, 1994, Gloria Ramirez was rushed to the General Hospital in Riverside, California, suffering from the advanced effects of cervical cancer. Upon her arrival, Ramirez was confused, her breathing shallow, her heart rate rapid. As medical staff worked to stabilize her, they encountered a series of bizarre and alarming phenomena. A nurse drawing blood from Ramirez's arm noted an unusual ammonia-like smell emanating from the syringe. Soon after, the staff members who had been in close contact with Ramirez began to fall ill, experiencing symptoms such as fainting, shortness of breath, and nausea. The emergency room had to be evacuated, and Ramirez was pronounced dead less than an hour after her arrival. The subsequent investigation into this extraordinary event was extensive, involving multiple agencies, but no single definitive cause for the mass illness among the hospital staff was identified. One theory centers on dimethyl sulfoxide, DMSO, a solvent sometimes used as a home remedy for pain, but this theory is not without its critics. The case of Gloria Ramirez, the toxic lady, remains a deeply perplexing medical mystery, challenging our knowledge and leaving us searching for answers. Our final journey into the unexplained takes us to the vibrant landscape of Brazil, specifically to Vintém Hill, near Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. On August 20, 1966, a young man stumbled upon a grim and utterly bizarre scene. The bodies of 2 men, later identified as Manuel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel José Viana. The 2 men were found lying side by side, dressed in smart suits and waterproof coats, each wearing a crude, homemade lead mask over his eyes. Alongside their bodies were a few intriguing items: an empty water bottle, 2 wet towels, and a small notebook. The notebook contained a series of cryptic instructions, suggesting a prearranged plan. The mention of capsules led to speculation about poisoning, but toxicology reports were inconclusive. Further investigation revealed that the men had told their families they were traveling to Sao Paulo to buy electronic components, and they carried a significant sum of money, which was found untouched. The reference to protect metals and mask signal in the notebook, combined with the lead masks, has fueled a wide range of theories, including esoteric rituals and contact with extraterrestrial beings. The lead masks case is a puzzle composed of disparate, unsettling pieces, speaking of a deliberate, planned undertaking that went terribly, fatally wrong. The mystery remains unsolved, a chilling testament to a mystery where the only certainty is the tragic and inexplicable end of two men on a lonely Brazilian hillside. And so, our exploration of these unsettling enigmas draws to a close. From the frozen slopes of the Urals to the silent expanse of space, from the heart of a grieving family to the hum of an unseen force and the baffling deaths in California and Brazil, we have journeyed through landscapes where certainty dissolves into a mist of questions. These are not mere stories, they are echoes of events that have profoundly touched and often tragically ended human lives, leaving behind a legacy of bewilderment. The human mind is wired for resolution, yet these mysteries deny us that solace. They persist, challenging our understanding of the world and our place within it. Perhaps their enduring power lies not in any potential solution, but in the very fact that they remain unsolved, reminding us of the limits of our knowledge. While science and reason relentlessly push back the frontiers of ignorance, there will always be phenomena that linger just beyond our grasp. Thanks for watching, and remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved.